Welcome to Rich Conversations. I would like to take just a brief moment to express and share something that's been on my mind recently, and that is listening without interrupting. Listening without interrupting. Now on the podcast, we have over 300 episodes. I've talked to a lot of people, but recently with us going back to recording conversations with guests, I find myself thinking more about this and the skill I've developed over the past 4 years of doing this. And that's when I'm talking to somebody, and it carries on beyond the podcast. It's in everyday life. I find myself really willing, really trained to just be present and just listen to what the other person is saying. Listen to them. And I find it to be more relaxing and myself more at peace, right? I'm not worried about the next thing I'm going to say. And in fact, especially with reoccurring guests, they've been on before and they kind of know how the conversation's going to go, just kind of the general vibe and energy. So I don't feel as much pressure to just give them a whole list of questions. I'm more than willing to give people questions if they would like them to better prepare, but I want it to be just two humans just together in a space and just talking about life, you know? And when I was in Los Angeles recently, I was on set at a short film. I was the position which you call a key grip. So I just go around and just make sure things are running smoothly. And so it's for my friend Sammy Sharif, and we're in Bel Air at this beautiful place, and I'm doing recording, more like documenting, and we're creating this short film, and we have these different scenes. And something I really took away from, or just kind of reaffirmed what I've been doing, is instead of having a script, you just have two kind of characters and then an overall theme or a topic. And it was just all improv, right? So you have, in this case, he was playing a rhinoceros, and the actress was portraying the rhinoceros's mother, and she had her horn removed before. So you just place yourself in that setting and you just kind of go with it, right? So that's what I kind of experience with the podcast right now. It's like, I have this person on for a reason. You know, I want to learn from them. I want to get their insights on things I'm curious about within this kind of paradigm, what they're knowledgeable about. And so I just kind of improvise in a way. And I have to do less work because I'm just listening to what they're saying, and it provokes other questions related to it. And it's been interesting because I can apply that then in everyday life. When I'm in a space with somebody, I want to know more about that person. I'm interested in that person. I can't learn if I'm talking, right? I think as humans, we have this kind of natural feeling of talking so that it creates an impression of us in the other person's mind, right? Like, we want them to like us. We want them to think we're smart. Things like that. And so we often interrupt people talking. But what I've been finding is that you get that result more by just listening and just being interested in that person. And I think it's beautiful, and I'm excited to just keep practicing that skill. Listening without interrupting.